Hello, everyone. Barbara Bottolotti here with BeWell Retreats. And we just got done, Lorelei, Anthony, and myself, doing a Facebook Live where we were sharing with people what the November 28th Own It, Turn Your Drama into Healthy Art, which is actions, relationships, and thoughts, which is the November 28th retreat that we're going to be doing. And so after we got done with the Facebook Live, we just started talking, and we wanted to give you a little bit of an inside peek into this conversation because it is so rich. And what we were chatting about was when you do a Facebook Live, I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's almost like you're in an out of body experience. Like you're talking, but you're not really sure if you're saying what you want to say. And so after we got done, we were all talking about it's the intention. It's that we are bringing you our gifts and talents and our desire for you to have a really healthy, fulfilling life. And it doesn't really matter all the words we say. What matters is our intention. And so I was saying, Anthony, just the fact that you are all about the body, but also what's behind and underneath. And that is from the day we're born, we have this body.
Mhm. Yeah, it is because like the body ultimately always keeps count about what's going on. It's the sum. The body is the output of the sum of everything that's going on inside of us. Our emotional, spiritual, social, and mental dynamics show up in our physical. And so it's like computer programming, right? Like everybody has this big famous search engine that they use called Google. But most people don't understand that behind all that is all this wiring, all this coding that goes on that produces this screen that we see that says Google. And so it's just like our body's just like that. Like the shell is just a product of everything that's going under beneath it. And so that's what I like to cover. What I'm really passionate about going into is the unseen aspects. What is the unseen? What's the stuff that we're not looking at because we're not aware of it as much to see how it's affecting our physical. So
At the retreat, what comes up for me
mhm,
is my critic. That's like, oh,
mhm.
I hope he doesn't look at my belly fat. Oh, I hope he doesn't realize how inflexible I am. Oh, I hope he doesn't know that I didn't do my workout today. I mean, how are you going to move us into feeling good about what our bodies are showing us?
Yeah, our bodies don't judge us. Our mind does. And
Hmm.
so I'm going to help us understand with a deeper context in that our bodies are just effects. It doesn't judge us. Our stomach doesn't judge us. Our butt doesn't judge us. Our legs, none of it. It just shows up as it is. So it's about the balance of how we can recontextualize and reframe our thoughts.
Yeah.
That in turn change the way in which our emotions show up, how we have our emotions and thus our body, because our emotions directly affect how our body shows up in the long term, especially when we're in cycles of stress, fear, anger. And so we're going to get a little bit of, addressing and context around all that so we can best navigate our inner critic because it's not going away. It's just
Right.
that we want to see how we can minimize how much of a chokehold that inner critic has on us. Because some people, it's like, the inner critic. But some of us, it's like, I can move that hand away. So it's always like having tools to help you just settle yourself a little bit more so that you don't beat yourself up.
Right. Because we are in these bodies and we do carry on our lives. And then, we're talking to Lorelei with this whole other container of gifts and knowledge. And I've heard about that drama triangle, but I really didn't know very much about it. So how is that going to show up in our retreat?
And for me, this fits in so well. I'm so glad I'm doing this together with you, Anthony. So while you're helping us, like our body and how our body shows up based on some of the ways that we're thinking, the drama triangle is all about getting into how is it that we're thinking and how is that creating the results that are happening. So while you're going directly with the body, I'm like digging in underneath and playing more with these thoughts. So like, are we thinking, for example, I'm at the effect of what's out there? Like I can't do anything about it. And that's not true. We can. And there are ways we can notice we're caught that way in our thinking, in our feelings, and also in our body, right? Are we thinking, I need to run out and help, I need to fix things? right? Or what do I really want, and checking in inside. And right. And there's so ways that we can create what we want instead of getting caught and thinking we have to take care of all these other things first, right? Or help them or fix them. And then just like you're saying, the inner critic, right? That's a self-judgment of ourselves. Like, oh, I'm wrong, I did it bad. Or we might be judging other people out there. And when we're stuck like that, blaming, we can't find the solution. We can't get others to collaborate with us. So I'm teaching all these tools for how to recognize that we're caught in our bodies, in our thinking, in some of the emotions, feelings we're stuck in, and then how to shift out of that so that we can create, we can feel joy, we can love our inner critic when it shows up, right? That's part of our journey. And that's how to shift to be present, feel fulfilled, create what we want in ourselves and our experiences and with each other.
Yeah, and it, it sounds like so much, but when we were doing the planning and production meetings, and you were actually showing the body postures of victim and hero and all of this, and because the retreats are experiential, like you are not sitting behind your computer screen for 4 hours at all. And so I really love that you incorporated more of the experience of that drama triangle and the experience of how you get out of it, so that we can integrate it and apply it right away throughout our lives, as not just the awareness, but the implementing it and having the experiences so that we can have the results of empowerment and joy and creating our lives. Because I really do believe that this particular time in history, where we can blend all this modern technology with ancient wisdom, and all of these amazing practitioners and presenters that are at the BeWell Retreats, is because more than ever, we can and know how to create our own lives and our own future. There's this awakening. And so BeWell Retreats is this vehicle to help take you there, because it is a new world and it is kind of scary and we're not really sure how to navigate. So yeah, this is going to be really good. Do either one of you have any parting words before we give everybody more information on how they can be there?
Yes. It reminds me of one of my favorite quotes, and is, we are the ones that we've been waiting for. We are.
Yes.
So it all starts with us.
Exactly. We are the leaders taking ourselves forward. Lorelei, do you have anything?
That's good. I'm looking forward to playing with everyone. Really, for me, the secret is playing with all of this. That's what loosens it up and helps create all these options.
Absolutely. Yes. So it's November 28th. It's considered Thanksgiving weekend, or, holiday weekend. And so we chose it because there can be a little bit of drama around the holidays, and you'll have some time with friends, family, or however you want to celebrate, or take that time off work or whatever you're doing. And then Saturday, you have 4 hours for yourself to recenter and to be able to really devote to yourself and make yourself a priority in this way. So it's Saturday, the 28th of November. And there's more information at BeWellRetreats.com. And we are so excited to have you there. It's very reasonably priced, and it can be done anywhere in the world. So as long as you have Wi-Fi. Thank you all so much. We will see you soon.
Oh.
Bye.